Hey, what's going on, guys? Edward here, back with another video, continuing right here with supply and demand zone. This subject is actually quite nice, and it's basically support and resistance. If you have seen my two previous videos about supply and demand zones, give it a big thumbs up. So it motivates me to keep posting new videos more often. Okay, thank you guys. So, all right, let's go ahead and check now some pairs. Let's see, starting right here with Euro USD. And if you remember, I showed you what indicator I was using, basically to have an idea of where support and supply and demand zones are. And remember, we're going to be looking for big momentum candles. Okay, big push, either push up or to the downside, like at this moment, aggressive selling or aggressive buying, okay, in order to detect a demand zone, all right, or a supply zone. Okay, so if you haven't seen the setup, again, let me just go here. This is basically right here the setup that I'm using. Everything else is exactly the same. You're going to be using this indicator at the beginning. Okay, it's basically to give you an idea. For new starters, you can use this indicator. Now, once you understand how, what the market is going to be giving you, what the price is going to tell you, you're not going to need the indicator anymore. Okay, so that's basically it. All right, so let's go ahead. Again, you can use this in any time frame. I always tell you can use this in any time frame. It will work exactly the same as long as you see that those big pushes, push up or melt down. So remember, we don't move the markets. Okay, these are big fish. These are big players right here, injecting a lot of money into the market. Buying here, selling right there. So this is us right here when the market is consolidating, is because there's almost nobody or no big fishes or big players into the market right now, right here at this zone. Now, right here, this is when buyers got into control. Okay, it could be institutions, it could be banks, it could be big players. All right. So, all right. Basically, as I mentioned, let's start giving some examples of support and demand. Now, look at this. Even from here, just by seeing it, this is an entire zone. This right here, this all this zone. This is a supply and demand zone. Okay, in the past, it's been a demand. Now it's becoming a supply zone right here. Okay, so it's basically support and resistance. All right. So the difference is that look at what's happening. Okay, as I mentioned before, look what the market is doing right here. The price is pushing up very strong in this zone right here, pushing up, injecting a lot of money into the markets right there. This is a demand zone right here. At this point, you already know this is a demand zone. Price pushes up and then comes back down, breaking, getting into control. Comes back and retest right here. Well, this is the thing with pairs. Okay, pairs they move a lot slower than indices, but it was a big ass demand, supply zone now at this point. So what you want to do is when the market is doing that, you see that nice candle right there. Let's say you wanted to get in there, the stop loss, you need to put it above the zone. Remember that, in the past, the previous high, so be careful in there. Like right here, you could have actually potentially got it stopped out depending on where you put it. So let's say you wanted to aim 1 to 2 risk to reward right there. You could have definitely reached the 1 to 2 risk to reward on that. This is a very strong. Right here, it was a demand zone. Now it price broke very strong. You see that breakout. This is what we're looking. You see this big push right here. Already the market is telling you that doesn't want to go up anymore. Even though right here it was a lot of buyers, the market got in control. The sellers got in control and breakdown. This is an aggressive selling. This is what we're looking for. This aggressive selling right here, the price coming back to the zone. Okay, so this demand zone is becoming a supply zone right now. So price starts consolidating right here. Market is about to drop when the market starts consolidating in this zone. Okay, and it's giving you the signs. So you could have either make the entry right here, or let's say you wanted to get another sale right here. Why not? You could have actually made another sale after seeing that momentum right there, um, or even this one. You wanted the market maybe to go a little lower. You could have entered again, and then you go with another risk, 1 to 2 risk to reward right there. Okay, so 2 entries in that zone. You know that's a big ass, very strong zone after seeing this massive drop. Okay, so really, really nice sell right there at that point. Right here, let's go. This could be something also in the past, but I'm sure. Let's see if we spot some aggressive buying right here. Price was pushing and then selling, right? So it could be right here. There was a zone as well. The price did reach very aggressive buying. Okay, market went down and then retested again. So it's like a double top right there. So your entry could have been again that engulfing and 1 to 2 risk to reward. Okay, it did actually could have scared you out. Well, you know how pairs are. The pairs they do move a lot different. So it did a triple top right there, but you know that's a nice supply zone right there. The market went up the same distance, now giving you another sign. So you could have entered another sell right here at this point. Even though you were in negative, the price is reaching, you know, it's reaching a very strong supply zone, and you are also seeing the trigger right there. It's giving you the sign with the indicator. So that's it. You would have made another sell right here. 1 to 2 risk to reward right there. Nice. Let's go and look for more aggressive buying or aggressive selling. So yeah, that's basically at this point. Look at this zones. Okay, aggressive buying right here. The price pushed up, broke with an aggressive selling. Look at all this entire push. Okay, this is again, this is not us. This is pretty much institutions, banks right here selling. So breakout very strong. The price came for the retest to the supply zone. Now it was a demand zone at the beginning. It became a supply zone. Short, you go right there. Take profit 1 to 2 risk to reward. Or if you remember, you can use the indicator that I mentioned, the WMA lines. Okay, so you will know when to actually get out. But it was nice. Basically, it's a breakout and retest. Simple. You see, don't make things complicated. People will call it supply and demand zones, support and resistance. That is basically it. Okay, but paying attention to those massive drops to have an idea. Okay, it's important to know, understand, and have an idea that aggressive selling, whenever this happens, the market will come back down, up basically in this case to test the zone that recently broke very strong. Okay, with an aggressive sell, which is what we're looking for. Price comes back up, gives you a nice bearish engulfing candle. That's your entry to go down. All right. Let's see. It's about looking, guys. Even right here, just small. You can see them pretty much right here. So price is pushing up aggressively. Okay, nice push. Then it comes back down, comes back up with an aggressive buy again. You see that big push breaking very strong. So a lot of buys right there. The price retests the zone. It gives you a nice signal, a nice buy right there on the zone, and then you go 1 to 2 risk to reward. Or again, if you want to follow with the WMA lines, you can follow on a higher. Okay, but that's basically it, guys. Look at that. It will happen when the market is trending, when the market is pushing up. You see that zone right there, that aggressive buying. Okay, the price broke that previous high right here. Aggressive buying. It comes back down to retest. That's your entry. Boom. Stop loss below. Take profit 1 to 2 risk to reward. All right. Sometimes this indicator you will see. You will see that sometimes the indicator is not going to be like the big deal. It's not going to show you all the time. That might miss some candles, but what matters is you guys. You need to learn where to look. Okay, this is an aggressive buying. This is an aggressive selling. You see all this noise, small movement, aggressive selling. Okay, pullback correction. So nothing right here. Then it starts aggressively buying, aggressive buying. You see, we're looking for those big ass momentum candles. Okay, so it's a nice zone right here, an entire zone at this point. See, price is breaking aggressively, coming back down to retest, and now your entry right there is stop loss below, or even lower, sometimes below the zone, and then you aim 1 to 2 risk to reward. You're gonna see, this is definitely gonna work out really well, guys. Look at that. Let's say you wanted to get in on that engulfing to put the stop loss below the zone. You know, a few pips below. I know it's a little far away right there, but that's doesn't matter. 1 to 2, 1 to 2 risk to reward. Okay. You know, in pairs you're gonna have a lot more noise than indices, but anyways, let's see. We keep looking. We're gonna find pretty much all day long. We're gonna find this nice. Look at this nice supply zone here as well. It's a lot of noise. It's a big zone as well. Okay. Look at this. The price is reaching the zone, so aggressive selling, testing several times. So it's basically a big ass resistance. It's all that. Okay. Big ass resistance. Now you see that big push to the downside. So guys, right here, depending on the type of formation, sometimes you may be scared. You may not want to get in. That's fine. You know, you just go and look for another pair. Simple. Or you just go look for another indice. Right? You may not be want to get in on all of them. Right? You may want to look for the clearest entry possible. Right? So you see prices touching the same distance right there, 3 times, and now you having a big ass push, right? A lot of money right there on a sell. Even right there is kind of risky. I know if you waited for the 1 hour candle to close and you say, oh shoot, like if I put my entry right there and my stop loss here is way too far, but still it's just 59 pips. It's not that far away, anyways. But look at that massive drop. That big ass candle right there. It was telling you, hey, this thing is about to melt down, and you could still take the 1 to 2 risk to reward right there. Okay. But anyways, sometimes, like I mentioned, you are not gonna be feeling like, hey, no, hell no, I'm not gonna risk. This is too huge. I should have, because you're gonna want to actually see if the market. What if the market is dropping and you decide to make an entry right here, and then all of a sudden it starts pushing up? So you see, sometimes you're gonna want to see or wait for the candle, the body candle, to actually close. And this is why what I always tell you guys when, like even on my TP strategy, I always tell you just be careful, wait for the body candle to close and all that. But you see that big momentum right here, it was just too much. Okay, but I'm trying to give you the test. I'm just showing you that even though this big ass, you are in a big ass supply zone right there, the market just continue melting. So you could have taken the risk. It's about taking the risk. You are going to make your own decisions. So right there, what you want to do, you're risking 59 to win 120. So it was a really nice risk to reward right there. Okay. Sometimes you're going to be just a lot of noise. Sometimes you don't want to get in. Don't get in. Nobody's forcing you to get in. All right. Just just be patient. Try to look for nice setups. Remember, I'm finding this on a 1 hour. Let's go. You go in 5 minutes, and you are going to find exactly the same thing. All right. If you go, let's clean this thing. You are going to be finding some nice entries as well. All right. Like right here. You see this aggressive selling? So it's basically this is a supply zone. It's telling you that this is still a supply zone. So price broke, very violent, very aggressive selling. Price came back up, and you have your sell right there. Okay, you could have entered either in this engulfing candle right here, or let's say you wanted to get into this one. You wait for the actual signal to actually getting on the sell, or you want to take your make your decision on that trigger, and then you aim, I don't know, to this previous low. All right, it's a 122, 2.3 risk to reward. Nice sell right there. Okay, but this is what we're looking for, guys. Pay attention to those big ass momentum. Okay, aggressive selling, aggressive buying. Okay, so we're basically gonna follow the big fish. Don't get in when the market is just like that, like not doing anything. This is stupid. Sometimes to make a decision right there, it is, you don't know what's going to happen. Okay, remember, we don't move the market. You make an entry here, even if you make an entry with a, I don't know, put with a, I don't know, $20 lot size, it's still, you're not going to have enough strength to actually move the market. We don't move it. Okay, it's that simple. So once you find something, let's try to go find another pair. Maybe GJ, I don't know. GJ is nice. It's a nice pair. Nice sale right there. Let's just clear this thing. All right, so let's see. Boom. Yeah, even right here, the market is coming back. So this was a nice supply zone right here. It was a big, big zone, even from the top or from here. As maybe it's a little too noisy. I want to give you a better example. Yeah, right here. Yeah, it's basically it's a nice support right there. Aggressive selling, price aggressive buying. It comes back down again with giving you another aggressive selling right here. Now it gives you that boom, that trigger. This is a demand zone. Okay, entry right there, stop loss below the zone. Take profit, I don't know, to that one right there, or 1 to 2 risk to reward, which is a little higher. 1 to 2, and that's it. Okay, price is pushing. Meanwhile, the price is pushing. You see the behavior of the candles. It's important to see, like I mentioned, the big momentum candles. We're looking for this momentum candles. We don't pay attention to the small. So if you see a bunch of consolidation like that, there's nothing for you to do here. Stay away from the chart. Go look another pair. Okay. Let's see. This was a nice sale. Price came back up. It was like a head and shoulder right there. Yeah, well, it was a lot of consolidation, a lot of noise. The price did break down very strong. You see that momentum again, a lot of momentum, price pushing, then came back up very strong, testing the same. Now it's becoming a supply zone. Boom, the entry. Let's say you wanted to get in on that one. If it's too far away, you remember, depends on you. Stop loss above the zone, and take profit 1 to 2, or you want to risk it to the previous low, right? Nice sell right there. That's what we're looking for, guys. Pretty much momentum. All right. Aggressive selling, aggressive buying. Um, that would be pretty much it, guys, for now testing support and demand, supply and demand zones. So basically support and resistance, guys. So again, if you have any questions, any doubt, leave your comments below. If you're still confused, you want to see more about this, it's an interesting subject and it's a killer, okay? We're going to be looking for this aggressive buying and aggressive sellers. All right? That will be all for today, guys. Thank you so much. Please follow me on YouTube. Please subscribe. Give it a big thumbs up. Follow me also on Telegram if you want to see me posting analysis daily there. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take it easy, guys.